Carl's Jr. moment of the game, D-Train. It's your called shot and took care of it on the first pitch of the game. Shohei, a Major League leading 19th home run.
He didn't even let me get my popcorn ready for the ball game before he got his foot down. But I love this, hunting the fastball early, and he did not miss it and really set the tone for the ball game and for the offense as well.
Dodgers win at 7-2. Jerry, you get to do the breakdown. It's a quick breakdown because there was only one pitch.
I love these type of breaks on John. Listen, he is the big show for a reason. We're going to access 360 and break down D-Train's call shot. D-Train had some thump back in the day. Pitcher D-Train with the homer as well. So can Shohei. First pitch, air and a half, does not miss it. He got his foot down early. That bat head was flying through the zone. He knew right away it was a bomb. One more look at it. Head down on contact, the exit velo, 115 miles an hour. I had the launch angle at 11 degrees. Line drive home run. Look at the hang time. 4.2 seconds. Doing a nice little ode to his dog there. But once again, when you're a starting pitcher, you're trying to get strike one to start the game. You know Shohei Ohtani's got tremendous power. You're hoping he doesn't ambush you on the first pitch. He hoped wrong. Big fly.
But as a pitcher, D-Train, you know Shohei is that guy. He loves to swing and holler at that first pitch if it's a strike in a game.
Well, you're trying to establish yourself, though, and that's just the bottom line, regardless of who's in the box. The problem is he missed poorly, and especially for a lefty, it doesn't matter if it's Shohei Ohtani, but if it's a power guy, they like that ball down and in, and it was right in the nitro zone. Credit to Shohei Ohtani. He's like, I'm not going to allow Williams to get to that secondary pitch. I'm going to hunt the fastball. He did not miss it, and to be honest with you, after that home run, that plate to Williams got very small, and that's why he was walking guys. He didn't want to hear that loud contact. He didn't want to feel that. He didn't want to feel that again. So I've been there, so I understand.
You talk about hitters going up there, hey, I'm going to holler at that first pitch, whether it's homer or it's a double. You want to scare that starting pitcher out of the zone. Sometimes that works, and like D-Train said, that might have happened today.
Yeah, maybe that's why Gavin Williams walked a career-high 6 batters in this game because of what Shohei did. Dodgers win 7-2. Let's go back to Progressive Field. Dave Roberts is with Kirsten and the media.
First, just for Yoshinobu, for him to kind of just pick up where he's, continue to leave off. How are you seeing him, just especially with navigating through this lineup? What did you see from him today?
I thought very good today. I thought the command was really good. Uses pitches really well tonight with the strikeouts early, soft contact. I thought, I don't know if after that play at first base, there was a little hip issue that he felt. And I don't know if that kind of got into the mechanics in that fifth and sixth inning. It just didn't seem as fine. And then for me, I just felt that we pushed him a lot his last outing. And so to kind of not push him to the fullest tonight made sense as he gears up for Sunday.
Is that something you think you're going to have to keep an eye on with him heading into his next start?
I don't think so. He said that afterwards he feels better, but I was wondering if that kind of could have changed his body in that moment in time with his delivery.
Do you think straighten a little bit, or like sort of stretching for the tag? Or?
I think so, yeah, but no, he came out of it fine. It was just something in the moment of time that it might have kind of affected the exact command.
It's been a couple weeks since, or even over the last couple weeks, the games you guys have won have obviously been a little kind of crazy. Was it just nice to have a more complete performance tonight and kind of win that one going away?
It was just to get a lead, and then to add on and to be able to tack on late, and obviously get a great outing from the starter, and then to play solid defense and to kind of make it not as an eventful last couple of innings, to win a game like this and to look out to tomorrow with Dustin going and having a completely reset bullpen is pretty exciting.
Williams had allowed, coming into the game, 2 first pitch homers on leadoffs. Was that just something coming in on the scouting report with Shohei, like, can really take advantage of with this guy?
No, I think that for him it was more of there's control over command, and it's a high velocity fastball, and he was set up away and yanked it down and into his nitro zone, and he hit a homer. But it's not something that Shohei's always going to be aggressive early.
How valuable is Yoshi been? We seem to ask this after every start with all the concerns in the rotation.
He's been I mean, you could argue he's been our most valuable player, given the people around him and what's happened versus, Shohei having a lot of other supporters around him on the offensive side. And Freddie as well. But, the pitching side, just to be able to log 6 or 7 innings and kind of reset your pen, give us a good chance to win every time he goes out there, has been huge. And, I feel very confident in calling him the staff ace.
Every time you wake up on one of his days, you take a little deep breath and go, oh, we're okay.
I do. I do. And I think that he senses that as well from me and his teammates. And so, it is exciting when he takes a baseball and you just see that, obviously the confidence, conviction, and certainly with him, the production.
Dave, what do you make of Will Smith's season at the plate? Is there anything different with him this season? Of course, he's had a great career, but it feels like he's gone up a level.
He's swinging the bat great, he's playing great. He's full, all around playing good baseball. He controls the hitting zone. He's hitting balls in the zone considerably better than he did at the second half of last year. I know he's healthy. I think we're doing a good job of managing his workload, and with that, he's driving and runs, getting on base, and even the tack on homer late was a big one.
When he shows power, does that say something to you differently as to kind of where he's at offensively?
It does. Well, I think for me, it speaks to he's sound mechanically and he's strong and fresh, where, when he's not going well, he was, the bat was a little slower and wasn't being able to pull the ball in the air, where I think right now he's just kind of hitting to all fields, and I just think he's physically in a good place.
And then we saw the split finger. We've seen it. It will dart away, down and away to the left-handed batter, and then he'll spot that fastball at the knee. So as a hitter, so even if you see it as a hitter, it's got so much movement that you can't even touch it, let alone barrel the baseball. So when a guy like Yamamoto is on, he's fun to watch, not fun to hit.
Well, he was not fun to hit against tonight if you are those Cleveland Guardians. He picks up the win, and let's hear from Yoshi right now. He's standing by with Kirsten and the media.
Yoshinobu, just to kind of pick up where you left off in the last outing against the Diamondbacks, how have you found just how in sync you've been on the mound and the results you've been getting as of late?
アリゾナ戦で投げた後から今日のピッチング、どういうふうに感じますか？
また毎週なんていうんだろう、気持ちを切り替えて、あまり前回のピッチングをなんていうんだろう、持ち込むことなくというか、そういった意識で毎週やってるので、またこの新しい試合に挑むということで、また新たな気持ちでマウンドに上がりました。
Every week, every outing, I reset my mind, everything, completely reset, and then whether it was good or bad, I try not to take it into a next outing, and then just take it in as I knew, every outing.
What was the focus for you and Will, and how you guys were able to navigate through their lineup?
今日、キャッチャーのウィルとはどういう、ゲームプランみたいなものでこの打線に、対応しようと思ってましたか？
もういつも通り、バッターを見てそれに合った、試合の中でもちろん変更はありますけど、なんていうんだろう、いつも通りの、話し合いをして、いつも通り試合に入ってきました。
When we play, when he catches, and we have a kind of like a basic plan, and of course we adjust in the game, so nothing was particularly a special thing we did, and then just we did what we do usually.
Was one of those adjustments to go to the splitter more today?
今日、一ついつもとちょっと違うことっていうかやったのはそのスプリットを、多く投げるっていう選択肢があったんですか今
日？ただなんて言うんだろう、バッターに合った配球をしただけというか、なんて言うんだろう、特に意識して増やしたわけではないです。はい。
It was not consciously made that call. We just picked up the best pitch per hitters.
How quickly did you react on that one play to go record the out at first base?
Sorry, I missed the first part.
What was sort of going through your head during the bunt play? How were you able to sort of get to first base?
I think the third inning, right? 3回のバントプレー、バント処理であそこの処理をどういうふうにしようと思ってああいうプレーになりました。
本当はサードで、アウトするのを狙ってたんですけど、ちょうどいいところに、バントを決められてしまったので、はい。とりあえず一つ取れるように頑張りました。
Originally, ideally, I wanted to get the out on the third base, but the way ball because it ended up, I thought that was our best choice.
All right, great start to this 3-game series at Progressive Field. We're still going to call it the Jake in Cleveland. Yoshinobu Yamamoto picks up win number 6, going 6 innings, allowing 2 runs, 7 strikeouts. Shohei went 1 for 3, 19th home run, drew a couple of walks, scored 3 times, and Will Smith 2 for 3, his 5th home run, and also walked twice. Right now, let's head back to the booth, check in one final time with Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser.
Well, the Dodgers move on to Cleveland from dropping 2 of 3 in New York, and a good-looking win here, 7-2 in the opener.
It really was. 6 different guys get hit, so we get a walk in there from Conforto, so he gets on 7 different guys. That little participation in the offense, all of a sudden you're going to have some crooked numbers.
And Yamamoto again today looked fantastic. You got Dustin May going tomorrow.
Yeah, Dustin May coming off a really good outing. Yamamoto coming off a great outing and repeating it. Hopefully this rotation can continue to build. We've been watching them get deeper into games and higher quality outings.
All right, Dodgers will try to go for a series win tomorrow, same time.